Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be giving my review for from producer Happy Madison. I think this is supposed to be Scary Madison Productions.
Madison.
Okay, I'm getting tongue tied. Yes, Scary Madison Productions. Getting tongue tied. So basically Adam Sandler. And that is The Shortcut, starring Drew Seeley, who she thought was Jeremy Jordan when she first saw him. Dave Franco, Katrina Bowden, Shannon Woodward. Huh?
What we just watched?
Yeah.
They look similar!
And some other notable faces. But basically, this tells the story of this brothers that move into this new town, and the youngest brother had gotten in trouble, and they had to leave and pick up and move, and the kid is at school, and these two friends of his, he says, have you ever took the shortcut, trying to see how brave he is, because the boy was talking about how brave he was and could beat them up and stuff. And so he goes down the shortcut and comes upon a dead dog, and this old man scares him. And so the older brother, played by Drew Seeley, gets his three friends, at least two are friends. One is a wannabe girlfriend that he wants to date, and the one other guy who's basically just there because he's looking for his dog, thinking the dog that his little brother saw was his dog. They go to check out the old man's place and try to find the dog and figure out what exactly is going on with the old man. This movie had potential. It had, in the beginning, a very 90s slasher vibe. I felt like, I felt like it was could have been made around the time, like Scream was big and stuff, or bigger and stuff. But then, as it went along, it's only 85 minutes, but it felt longer. Not a lot happens. For about the first hour or so, there's not a lot that really goes down, not a lot that really invests you in the movie. Once it does kick in and you figure out, they get to the house and they start diving deeper into the man's house and stuff, that's when things really kick in, and by that time the movie is pretty much over. You kind of know basically what's going on. They do these flashbacks showing this family that owns the land and owns a lot of the land in the town. They had a son that just killed for no reason, and they put him on a chain, and the brother had been basically, who was the old man they were following, had been basically keeping his brother locked up. And once the two here, along with the other guy, once they find him and release him, that's kind of when chaos, that's when it kicks in and the guy starts killing them. The kills are off screen, so you don't really see the kills. I'm assuming that's probably budget. They didn't have the budget to make it look good, because when he smashed Dave Franco's hand, Dave, it looks so fake. When they were showing the hand, that's
Creature Cabin?
Yeah, that's the other name for it though.
Oh, okay.
The hand just looks completely fake. You can tell they didn't even try to make it look real. And then you kind of get a twist, if you want to say, at the end, where after the two brothers are dead, they Drew Seeley's trying to help this girl here, I guess Shannon Woodward's character, to the hospital. You know, they was trying to get out of the shortcut, and they stopped. Drew's like bandaging up her leg, or putting his shirt around her leg to stop the bleeding so they could continue on. And then all of a sudden she gets stabbed and falls over and dies, and you see Drew Seeley's younger brother. He's the one that stabbed her and killed her. And you know, Seeley's character is a little, you know, acts like he's so concerned at first, and all of a sudden he turns to his brother and says, you know, not again, we talked about this. And he's like, help me, you know, drag her. They're going to basically drag her back to where the two other brothers were and make it look like they killed her. He said, you know, at least this time we can cover it up, unlike the last time when you find out that they actually killed their father. Well, the little boy killed their father. And, you know, he asked if they have to move this time and all this kind of stuff. So it was just an okay watch. They didn't really give a lot of reasons to why, you know, why the younger brother wanted to kill, so, you know, was killing so much. Was it a mental thing? Or were they going like Michael Myers style and he's just killing to kill? Like there was no real motive or reason. It was just he was a monster. But then like sort of the younger brother, Seeley's younger brother doing the exact same thing, it almost made it seem like something more going on, but you don't really know. I mean, they don't really give any details on that. Like I said, it does feel long. There's not a lot that happens. It gets kind of boring. I sort of checked out at times. I was still watching it, but also looking at my phone a lot because I was just kind of bored because nothing was going on. Like I said, I do give it credit for in the beginning having that 90s slasher feel. The acting was decent. You know, it wasn't anything terrible, but just not something I can see myself watching again. I'm happy to say I've watched it. I like Adam Sandler's stuff, but I've mostly seen a lot of his comedies and serious stuff, and not like anything horror related. So I'm happy to actually say I've seen this now, and it's just not something that I would watch again. It's not something that's going to make my shelf. I'm actually adding this to our friend Noah's pile of movies because he wants to see it. So this will be going to him. Hopefully he'll like it more than me. But it didn't do it for me. Potential was there. It just didn't work out. It didn't give me enough. You know, I wanted a bigger body count. I wanted, you know, more masked killer, I guess, or something. I didn't get that from this movie. I got an interesting story, a confusing storyline that I really didn't really wish they wouldn't have gone with. But overall, I gave this a 2.5 out of 5. I would say at least give it a watch one time. It is worth a one-time watch. This isn't something that's unwatchable or that I think most people would hate, but it's just, I don't think, going to be something that most people are going to be like, this is a 5 out of 5 or a 4 out of 5. You know, it's going to be something that they watch and say, you know, I've seen it. You know, I can at least say I watched it, and that's me. I can at least say I've watched it, and I've seen something more horror from Adam Sandler's production company. So, but yeah, 2.5 out of 5 for me. But that is it for this review. So please comment, like, subscribe to Bobby No 5 for our videos, and we'll see you on the next one.